Hello, lovely stuff. Welcome friends to the first video on my new YouTube channel. I say new YouTube channel because I currently run a YouTube channel which I'm about to give you a little bit of context about. At current, it's got just over 90,000 subscribers. We've been doing that for about a year now. I say we, that's actually me and my dad. I'm a 22-year-old British lad from West Midlands in England, and I currently live in Shenzhen in China, and I've been here for just over 12 months. I'm going to try and keep this video fairly concise, try and give you the sort of overall on what this channel is going to be about, why I'm making it, why I'm in China, and yeah, so try and keep it short and sweet for you all. I'll give you a little bit of context. So I'm in China because, as I said, I'm 22. I went through school kind of really hating the whole thing, as most people do. I went to sixth form. I figured that wasn't for me, which is the equivalent to, like, I don't even know what, it's when you're 17 years old anyway, you go to sixth form in the UK. Decided that wasn't for me, so I didn't do the second year. And then worked for a few years, and I kind of had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, doing, you know, multiple different jobs here, there and everywhere, just kind of not enjoying them, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I then did a college course in cybersecurity, and that didn't go so well. And now, at that point, I was in a kind of, to be honest, I have no filter with what I'm talking about on this channel. That's kind of the point of it. I was in a terrible point in my life, and I knew I needed to make a really big change. I didn't know what to do, to be honest. I just knew something really needed to budge, something needed to change. So on a whim, I kind of decided to move here to China. And that was because at the time, my dad had already been living here for about 2 years, and financially I wasn't in the position where I could just move anywhere I wanted. So I actually moved to China and moved in with him. I currently live alone. That happened a few months back. I've found my own feet here now. I've decided I want to stay here long term, because that was literally the best decision of my life so far, without a shadow of a doubt. And in future videos you'll sort of see more of my experiences and stuff, you know, revolving reasons for coming here and whatnot. This channel, Ollie Barrett, you probably already know my name, as that is the original name of my channel, but this channel is basically how it is. Yeah, that's kind of the premise for every video, is how it is. And what do I mean by that? Sorry, I hope you can hear me. You kind of it's difficult to get away from the construction here in Shenzhen. Hey. Where was I? So I lost my trail of thought. So yeah, I'm going to be basically telling you how it is. And the reason I say that is, we live in a world nowadays where it's kind of been made taboo, right, to talk about your feelings. If you go out and you meet new people, it can take a while before you can start to get to know that person beyond just surface level, because everyone kind of puts on a facade. You know, everyone wants to show their best self, and you know, there's multiple reasons for that. I'm not a psychologist, but I do like to think about these things, maybe somewhat deeper than the average person. But anyway, I want to try and sort of kind of break that, you know, because let me go back, let me just bring it back a bit. So everyone puts on a facade, and this is only enhanced when you go to talk about social media. On social media, you literally compare your life to everybody's perfect life on a screen, and in my opinion, this is probably one of the biggest reasons as to why there's such a mental health crisis nowadays. because of social media. And you know, I've been a victim myself to just like scrolling through social media, seeing what everyone else's lives appear to be like, and you kind of compare it to your own, and you know your own insecurities, and you know your own pitfalls and shortcomings. But it seems like, oh, this person's always traveling, this person's always having a great time. And it doesn't take a genius to actually critically think about that and just realize that all these people are in the same boat as you. And social media, especially Instagram, is the worst for this one. You know, it looks like everyone's having such a good time all the time. So my channel is it's essentially a personal challenge. But I do hope I can kind of help people somewhat along the way by sort of putting myself out there. So what I'm going to do is kind of try and combat that a little bit, and just try and give you my exact thoughts and feelings on whatever it may be. I'm not going to be trying to make myself look good for these videos. I'm not going to be trying to make myself feel good for these videos. I'm literally just going to tell you how it is. Maybe I'll come across a problem a few days time, and I just want to talk to somebody about it, and you are going to be that somebody. Yeah, because I think one lesson I've learned in the past sort of year, 18 months, maybe 2 years, is that bottling stuff up is the worst thing you can do. That can get you to dark places if you are not careful. So just talking to someone, even one person, that's a problem shared, which is a problem halved. I'm a big believer in that. So I think you take the bottle cap off, you let it all out, and you know, things kind of find their way up from there. So as I know this is really difficult for a lot of people, and it is difficult for me too, but it's getting easier as I'm pushing myself to do it more and more. But I'm literally just going to be talking about whatever it is, and hope that maybe, even if there's one person that finds my videos and I'm able to encourage them to talk to someone, or to you know, help them with a problem that they might be facing, or whatever, like anything like that, that's what will make this a success in my eyes. So that's kind of the premise of this channel. I think I've covered everything for the kind of introduction that I wanted to. And yeah, I don't particularly know how often I'm going to upload as of yet, because I do run that other channel with my dad full time, and that is taking up, you know, most of my time. So this is probably going to be a slow burn. Maybe when I find my footing, I'll be able to sort of give you more information on that sort of stuff. But anyway, it'll be a fun journey, good little diary to look back on in the future as well. But yeah, I hope you stick around to watch more videos, and yeah, take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.